Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be tying the mini gurgler. Best for bluegill, but you can fish it for just about anything. Works good for bass. First, we're going to be using a nymph and streamer hook size 2 from Montana Fly Company. Now we're going to be using our 6/0 nano silk in the tan color. Go ahead and grab your Fish Hunter Marabou. I'm using the silver dun color. And just grab a good feathery bulky piece and get it about 1 to 1.5 size to the shank. As you can see, mine's just about the same length as the shank, but it's perfect. Now we're going to grab our crystal fash in the pearl color. Mine is from Perfect Hatch, but you can use just about any. I personally like pearl, but you can use root beer or most colors that it comes in. Now we're going to grab our piece of foam. I'm just using foam I got from Walmart. No brand specifically, but I like to kind of trim it to where it has a taper to it. So it lays over the body nice and has a nice head. So you can get good popping action. Now we're going to grab our spadiggle. And I have the one that has stuff only on one side. So it's a little weird to work with, so you have to cut off a lot. But usually like 2 to 3 times your hook shank. You're going to tie this off at the head and make sure everything's looking nice. Fold the foam over, and you don't want to cut your foam, so just one loose wrap, kind of cinch it down a little bit, and now we're just going to do one more wrap just to really secure it. As you can see, our head is a little bit too long, so first we're going to build up our thread dam so it can stick upwards, and now I just need to trim a little bit off. Don't need to cut off too much, but just a decent little bit so it has good popping action in the water. So now we're going to grab our hairline rainbow shimmer legs. I like to grab about 3. You can do 2. Since this is a smaller fly, you can really choose. It's choice is up to you. But what we're going to do here is make sure they're all even. So you're going to lay them right on top of the foam, and you're going to kind of do a figure 8, but don't get it too tight, so have it very loose right now. Because for it to get the best, like, action from off the sides, you just want a loose figure 8, and then you're going to pick up on it to really get that figure 8 to set in. And just make sure it's even. And after doing that, you can see mine sticks out the side really well. And we're just going to do about 2 or 3 more just to really make sure those are in place. But this is what it's going to give it that spidery looking action on the top of the water for some beautiful top water blow-ups. But just going to finish securing that. Make sure it's nice and tight. And now we're going to do a thread dam in front of the head to make sure that foam is propped up a little bit. You can do yours however big you want. Just do a decent sized one, more up closer to the foam so it can really prop it up. Now we're just going to cut off our thread, whip finish, and make sure you have all the little pieces off. Like right there I had a piece of flash. You probably couldn't see it, but I'm just going to finish that. And then here in a second, we're going to whip finish. And I normally do like 5 turns, but right here I only did 3 or 4 because I was having a little struggle. My line was slipping. Go ahead and cut that off. And then now we're going to trim the legs. I like to go about halfway down the tail. You can keep it like how it is. Choice is up to you. You got creative freedom on this fly. Same with about any fly. Just kind of even out the legs. Now we're going to grab our head cement. Or, no, let me trim the head a little bit. Just kind of cut a little bit off. It was just a little, it was at an angle. So, make sure the foam is not sticking up too much, but it's not flat. You want it to be pretty much like a popper. Now we're going to grab our Wapsi fly head cement. I have this small bottle applicator, which I love because really precise applicator, which as a fly tire, you know, getting the glue in the hole is pretty annoying. Here I got a little bit, so you just gotta make sure you get that out. And that is our mini gurgler. Hope you can catch some bluegill or bass on it, but hope this helped you out today. If you would like to purchase this fly, I have it in this size and the large size on my fly shop. I will have the link in the pinned comment and description. But thanks for tuning in. tight lines, and God bless.